Mabuhay and good morning. I am Anthony De Brera and I am going to discuss about Region 4 B Mimaropa. First is provinces or cities. Region 4B is composed of 5 provinces which are Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Marindoque, Romblon, and Palawan. So first is Occidental Mindoro. It is a province in the Philippines located in the Mimaropa region. It occupies the western part of Mindoro Island. Its capital is Mamburao, but the most populous municipality in San Jose. Second is Oriental Mindoro. It is a province in the Philippines also located on the island of Mindoro in Mimaropa region. Calapan, it is a capital and largest city. The province is known for its pristine coastlines, lush rainforests, and mountains. So the third one is Marindoque. It's an island province in the Philippines situated in the Mimaropa region. Buwak, it is capital and most populous municipality. The province to the north and the Sibuyan Sea to the south. Next is Romblon. Is an archipelagic province of the Philippines located in the Mimaropa region. Its main components include Romblon, which is also the province capital. Lastly is Palawan. Is a long, narrow island and province in the southwestern Philippines. It is located between the South China Sea and the Sulu Sea. Puerto Princesa is the capital city. Palawan is known as the last ecological frontier due to its natural environment. So next is highly urbanized city, Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Puerto Princesa City officially achieved the status of a highly urbanized city in 2007 after meeting the rigorous legal and demographic requirement set by the Local Government Code of 1991. This distinction was primarily granted because the city successfully surpassed the mandatory population threshold of 200,000 inhabitants, proving its capacity to support a dense and growing community. Additionally, the local government demonstrated strong financial independence by constantly generating an annual income well above the minimum of 50 million pesos required for the classification. The city urbanization is further evidenced by its rapid economic transformation and the aggressive development of modern infrastructure. Key drivers such as thriving tourism sector and the entry of major commercial investors have led to the rise of shopping malls, hotels, and upgraded international airports. The city has also diversified its economy by attracting business process outsourcing firms, creating new employment opportunities beyond traditional agriculture and fishing. Despite this modernization, Puerto Princesa uniquely balances growth with environmental preservation, maintaining its identity as a city in a forest. This dynamic mix of commercial progress and sustainable planning justifies its rank as a highly urbanized metropolis. Next is region capital. Calapan City, capital of Oriental Mindoro, designated regional center of Mimaropa. Calapan City was designated as the regional center of Mimaropa, Region 4B, through Executive Order Number 682 in 2007, aiming to centralize government operations that were previously scattered or located in Metro Manila. This decision was strategically driven by the city's geographic advantage as the gateway to Oriental Mindoro, processing the busiest seaport on the island, which ensures easy accessibility from the mainland. by establishing the Regional Government Center in Calapan. The administration sought to improve the efficiency of service delivery to the region's residents while stimulating local economic growth and commerce.
In the Region 4B or the Mimaropa, there are 5 province capitals: the Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, Marinduque, and Palawan. Each provinces have a tourist attractions, cuisine, delicacies, and festivals. So first, the Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro historically coupled with its eastern counterpart as the single island of May or Mena de Oro or the Mine of Gold. This province was originally inhabited by the indigenous Mangyans who traded with Chinese merchants long before Spanish arrival. During the colonial era, the area was frequently raided by Moro pirates, leading the Spanish to construct protective forts such as one in Mamburao to secure the western coast. The province formally came into existence on June 13, 1950, when the Republic Act number 505 officially divided the island of Mindoro into 2 separate distinct provinces. Today, it retains a strong agricultural identity and remains the ancestral domain of several Mangyan tribes who preserved the island's pre-colonial heritage. So in the Occidental Mindoro, there are also the tourist attractions. So we have the Apo Reef Natural Park, the Pandon Island, Mounts Iglit or the Baco National Park, the home of the Tamaraw, and lastly, the Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm Eco Tour. There are also the cuisines and delicacies, the fried fish or danggit or toyo, the suman moron, ginataang puso ng saging, and also the adobong pugita. And their festivals is the Tamaraw Festival. Oriental Mindoro, like its western neighbor, Oriental Mindoro was once part of the larger Mena de Oro province, a name bestowed by Spanish explorers who believed the island contained vast gold deposits. Its early history is marked by the transfer of the provincial capital from Puerto Galera to Calapan in 1837, which solidified the eastern coast as the island administrative center. The province gained its independence as a separate politically entity in 1950 following the legislative partition of the island, a move designed to improve governance and spur development. Since then, it has grown into the primary commercial hub of the region, serving as the critical gateway between Luzon and the Visayas. The tourist attractions of Oriental Mindoro, there are Puerto Galera, the White Beach snorkeling and diving sites. There are also Tocoran Falls and the Mount Halcon. And the cuisine and delicacies, we have Mindoro banana chip, suman sa lihiya, and also the calamunding juice. Other festivals is the Bahaghari Festival.
Let's begin with Marinduque, which holds a special place in Philippine history. Geographically, it is known as the heart of the Philippines. Historically, it was the site of the Battle of Pulang Lupa during the Philippine-American War, where Filipino revolutionaries achieved a significant victory. Today, Marinduque is perhaps most culturally defined by its famous Moriones Festival, a tradition during Holy Week that traces its roots back to the province's strong religious conversion during the Spanish era. For an adventurous traveler, Marinduque offers the mysterious Bathala Caves, the pristine white sands of Pocoy White Beach, and the scenic Tres Reyes Highlands. When it comes to local flavor, you must try their unique delicacies: the sweet Marinduque arrowroot cookies, the hearty kare-kare, which is a local beef dish, and the specialty ulang-ulang, a delicious crab dish. Next, we move to the rugged archipelago of Romblon. Historically, Romblon was annexed back to Capiz before finally achieving its independent provincial status in 1947. Romblon is now celebrated not only for its rich Spanish-era heritage of forts and churches but more famously as the marble capital of the Philippines, known for its world-class marble industry. Must-visit attractions in Romblon include the beautiful Bunbun Beach on Romblon Island, the challenging climb of Mount Guting-Guting, and of course, a visit to the active marble quarries. The culinary highlights of Romblon are sarasan ng manok sa loyang dilaw, a delicious chicken dish with turmeric, adobong manok sa gata or chicken adobo in coconut milk, and the local favorite, native cassava cakes. Romblon's two main celebratory events are the Biniray Festival and Marble Festival. And finally, we arrive at Palawan, often called the cradle of Philippine civilization, a history that stretches back thousands of years, evidenced by the discovery of the Tabon Man in the caves of Quezon. Palawan remains a unique frontier in the country, historically isolated enough to preserve distinct indigenous groups and boasts some of the world's most spectacular natural wonders. Palawan's world-renowned tourist attractions include the Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the breathtaking El Nido Island hopping tours, the wreck dives of Coron Kayangan Lake, and the protected Tubotaarifs National Park. For food lovers, Palawan offers the exotic tamilok or woodworm, famous chicken inasal na Palawan, and for the truly adventurous crocodile sisig. You can't live without tasting their globally exported cashew nuts and enjoying the freshest fresh seafood. Palawan celebrates its vibrant culture through festivals like the Baragatan Festival and Palay Festival.